Hey guys, my name's Matej, and in this video I'm going to talk about how to write quality content that's going to outrank and outperform your competition. So writing content can be very difficult for some people, especially if they're not natural born writers or they have a hard time writing and it's just not their thing. However, for SEO and even for marketing, even if you're running paid traffic, you need to have good quality content to actually be able to, one, rank the website, and two, actually sell the product or service that you're trying to get leads or sales for. So this all relies on having a really good, well-written sales page that people land on so that they read the content and actually want to contact the business. Now, how do you actually do this? Well, one trick you can use to see what you need to do is take a look at what the competition is doing. Just go on Google, search the keyword you want to show up for, and actually have a look at the competition and open all of their pages. Have a look at how many sections they have, what they talk about, how many headlines they have, what do the headlines say, how many words are in it. Chuck it in a word counter and see how many words are actually in their articles. Have a look at how many pictures they have. Basically all of these things, and what you want to do is you want to top all of them. So your writing obviously needs to be coherent. People need to read it. It needs to be easy to read. And it needs to actually tell the people something. So give them what they're looking for. So if somebody's searching for a conveyancing lawyer, for example, you want to tell them about why you are the best conveyancing lawyer, or your client if you're working for somebody else. But basically that's how you need to do it. But it needs to be done in the manner that's also technically better than all of the competition as well. So your writing needs to be longer. You need to have more words if you want to be sure that you want to outrank them. Your headlines need to be formatted correctly. So for example, the H1 headline, which is the main headline, needs to be good. It needs to be interesting so that people want to read the content, but it also needs to contain the keywords that you want to rank for. And that's very, very important to remember. And then the H2 headlines as well, they should be supportive. Subheadings throughout the text, they should have the keywords in there as well. But the keywords need to be naturally in there. You don't just stuff them in there because one, Google doesn't like that, and two, it's not going to read well. So the main thing that you should prioritize here is reading well above all else. If it doesn't read well, people are probably just going to leave the site and you're going to lose conversions. It's as simple as that. However, aside from that, you also need to prioritize topping the competition. So like I mentioned, it needs to be longer. You need to have at least as many sub-headlines and headlines. You need to talk more in depth than what they talk about. Try and put updated information that's newer than what they have. Get more pictures. If they have one picture, if they have two pictures, you get two pictures or three pictures. Just top them as much as you can, basically. And so what you do is, if you do that with every single page on your website, every single blog post you post, then eventually you are going to have the best content of everybody in your particular niche. And that's basically how you get the website to rank, by being the most relevant, the most important, or the most highest quality content. That's how you get the website to number one. So what you want to do is make sure, go through your website, check every page, take a look at what your competition is doing, and make sure that you have the best content of everybody on page one. That's going to make a tremendous difference in getting your website to rank and actually show up on page one, simply because yours is the best. So naturally, it'll get to page one, and basically that's how Google looks at it. Another option, if you really, really struggle with this, is find someone to write your content and basically give them this criteria. Tell them to do what I just said in this video, or show them this video. Tell them, do this. This is the topic. Write me out something that's like this. And if you really, really struggle writing, just get a content writer and get them to do it for you. I hope that was helpful. Catch you on the next one.